Yeah, Marvel Snap's newest card is Ozymandias, and freaking love this guy already. This is exactly the sort of thing I want to see from Marvel Snap. Basically creating an entirely new archetype here with a rock deck. Thanks to this ongoing, your rocks have +3 power. So of course I built a rock deck with various ways to give you rocks, like Rhino and Debris, probably the most classic examples. Don't forget though, Herbie actually has the ability to generate you a rock with 4 power, which is honestly really nice already, and then further boosted is crazy. And we even got Mole Man in the mix here too, giving you rocks, which when you have some 4s, 5s, 6s in the deck can actually be really big. But even don't sleep on like a 1-2 or a 1-3 rock. Honestly, still really nice with Ozymandias. On that note, Sandstorm also generates you some crazy big rocks sometimes, easily ranging from 4 to 6 power. 1-6 rocks that then jump to 1-9 on the back of Ozymandias, or 1-12 on the back of Mystique, or even 1-14 or higher on the back of Patriot, or some buffs from Blue Marvel and Kazar are nuts. Like dumping those on the final turn with unpredictability where you just slam a 1-12, that's going to win you some games. Don't forget Mockingbird can also be a really nice cheap power splash in this deck as well, thanks to all of your created rocks or squirrels in the mix there too. So in essence, this deck becomes this really unpredictable problem for opponents where they don't really know exactly where you're going to put all of this really surprising power dump on the final turn. They also don't really know if you have a Mystique or a Patriot or other ways to juice up this Ozymandias effect. And he's also a 5/9. So like, I was surprised how often just like playing Ozymandias and Debris in a single location together, like that's enough. And like occasional little help from a Squirrel Girl or a Mole Man or whatever, like that wins you spots, opening up a ton of space to play your rocks and just scale your power elsewhere. So the fact that he's big goes a really long way, I think, in this deck as well. And I had a monster run. I fired off a quick 8-3 with this one, up some big cubes as well. It felt good, man. It felt like it was just really hitting big and swinging for lots of points. And that unpredictability goes a long way too sometimes for cubes. So I thought this was really promising. Definitely one where you need more data than 11 games, obviously incredibly low sample size still. So we'll keep an eye on this, but this was doing a lot of things I liked, and I thought it was really fun to just do something different and new and finally have a home for a lot of these cards that felt kind of hard to work with otherwise, but suddenly just scaling their power a ton seemed like it had a lot of potential. And I think, you know, this sort of idea can certainly be refined further and improved upon beyond that, just as, you know, we get data and people really solve what this deck looks like. So all in all, I had a ton of fun with this one, had quite a bit of success with this one, and I'm pretty hyped to see where Ozymandias lands in the meta. I do feel like this could be a solid like tier 2 deck option that's like competitive, maybe not the best deck out there, but you know, solid option for people to play. And this card's, I think, pretty accessible to get right now too in the latest like high voltage game mode. So for like a series 4 card that's not that crazy hard to get, this could be a pretty promising one compared to most that just like totally suck. Most, you know, the last one we got was like Starhawk or whatever. That card seems nigh unplayable. This one actually seems rather promising. So I really like this one a lot, and I think this video is gonna have some really fun games for you to see Ozymandias in action. Okay, Bar Sinister Ozymandias is actually nuts, dude. But the problem is like, oh no. No, honestly, oh, we both lost Ozymandias. What are the odds of that? That's crazy. Okay, we're getting it back though. We're pulling it back. Only problem is Debris, right? Like she occupies a spot over there. What is this, dude? The opponent and I are having the exact same game right now. This is crazy work. Give me rock, give me rock, give me rock. We got mana, they got buffs. Let's go Mole Man next. I don't think we go in Krakoa yet, do we? I want to get this Ozymandias back on time for sure. Blue Arm was a great hit. Okay, perfect. We can actually put like one of the rocks. Well, I guess we'll see if this is rock yet or not. It is. Nice. Okay. So we can probably do actually just Debris here plus rock here. That's going to fill mid because you got a Debris and a rock. That leaves 3 spots here for the big ol' Ozymandias. I do, I guess, worry a little bit that the opponent might just get 4 Ozymandiases and then beat me. So you could like do this instead maybe. So you don't actually lock it out. You got rock, rock, rock. Yeah, you know, I'm only gonna have space to play an Ozymandias and whatever this buffed Krakoa card is, right? That's the only thing I'm able to play. It could be a Sandstorm. I mean, maybe it doesn't matter if you go for the giant Ozymandias anyway, right? Maybe it's all good. Because it would just be like a tie left in that case. Also, they're not getting theirs on turn 4, maybe? What was the Herbie? I didn't see. Rhinos, they're getting theirs as well. Okay, so we're both going to play Ozymandias left. So that's going to be a tie. So then it might just come down to who has the more rocks. Or the better final card, I guess. A Mystique would also probably be... Oh, you know what else? Oh, my Blue Marvel would have been cool because it would have buffed the Ozymandias to win there, but I deleted the Blue Marvel with the Mole Man, right? So it might just be Khazar, might be Mockingbird. I'm gonna have to decide here. Like, Khazar's worth 7, right? I mean, we're gonna win mid no matter what it looks like. They just cannot get strong enough mid. Because we got 2 rocks to their 1. Like, the Patriot's not making up the difference of the second rock. So it's really just going to be about strength right. So I think I should just play whatever adds the most points right, which is probably going to be Mockingbird. Mystique would add 7 points right. Mockingbird adds 9. Patriot would add 6 points right. Because again, I think points left and... What are they playing left here? What is this card gonna be? They're going for Krakoa Ozymandias instead. That might mean they win left because of some kind of giga buffed dude, but are they gonna be able to win right, you know? Again, this is 7, this is 7, this is 8, this is 9, right? Yeah. I mean, I don't know what they're playing left here. They might win left, but can they also win right? Oh my god, this is sneaky. So they're winning left always like this, but then you never win mid, do you? I don't understand. It's a very big debris, but yeah, I don't know how you plan to win this because you know you never win mid like this. Pretty crazy numbers for us either way, man. The quadruple Ozymandias is nasty. I always seem to draw Sandstorm early without the Squirrel Girl and stuff. Hey, Moonstone's still good for us. I really consider putting Moonstone in the deck because you have Patriot and Mystique. It just seemed like timing might be a little weird. It's like you got to get all the rocks out. It was like I also wanted Onslaught in the deck. Same problem though. Like timing gets a little weird. Sandstorm, like even with Debris and Squirrel Girl, it's been awkward to play today so far. Mole Man, we'd like to hit what? Mockingbird maybe. Not Ozymandias, right? Rhino's a fantastic draw. That's really good news. Okay. Makes the Sandstorm instantly so much better. Because even I think 1-3 rocks are pretty good for us. Hey! Yeah, Debris awesome too. I'm going to go Debris first. Next turn, we might just be able to go Moonstone. And then turn 5 might be Mole Man. Oh, bro, they ate their Patriot. Their deck looks exactly the same as mine. What the heck? Literally, everything we've seen so far is in our deck, so... Oh, what a great draw right now. What a great freaking draw right now. I wonder if I actually still just take the Sandstorm here, because 1-4 rocks are probably good enough. And we see the Ozymandias Mystique line, so you think to yourself like, oh, hey, I'll just take... Well, I don't know. I mean, even 1-1 rocks aren't a disaster here, though. And this does make me a lot better at winning Sakar Grand Prix. I won't have time to Sandstorm, but, you know, it's like the same difference. And I might hit some 1-6 rocks anyway. Hitting a Patriot here would make me a little sad, maybe, is the only thing, because I would also still be able to play a Patriot. That's a great result. So that's better than the Sandstorm. Yeah, this worked out. And now we get the Sakar Grand Prix, too, so I get even more time. Now, they do hit a good Sandstorm there. That's got 6. Pretty nice. Does the extra energy here give me the luxury of playing a little differently? Like, you can go Ozymandias plus rock, and then you can still go, well, not that order. Rock, Ozymandias. You can still go, yeah, you can still play another rock. I was just wondering if a Moonstone's worth the trouble. Because, like, Mystique Moonstone is better for us than Patriot, right? So you wouldn't be able to play that last rock. It just depends if you think you have enough rocks or not. Because you get a third Ozymandias, basically. So each rock would be +9. So you'd have 2 big rocks and an Ozymandias left, you'd have 2 big rocks and a rhino mid. Patriot's only worth +2, but you get 1 extra rock. I don't know. It just depends a little bit on like whether you're trying to hit total power output or you're trying to hit, oh my god, the Mockingbird, adding another layer of complication to this. For sure, either way this is happening, and I think we have to avoid the thing. Which means probably Moonstone's not happening anymore because they need to go together, right? So, yeah, I think you just do this. Don't let thing eat anything important, basically. You actually might even still contest this because this rock is a 1/4 that's going to gain 8 points. It's 12 and 8 potentially, or 12 and 4 potentially. This is probably at least 15 or more. So actually, you might always be losing that, but I don't want to lose the Patriot because he's actually worth 6 points here anyway, and a lot of points across the board. So yeah, I think this should always hold left and mid, kind of no matter what, honestly. Regardless of whatever. The rock's just a floater here, I think. Patriot's probably worth more points than Mockingbird as well, right? So yeah, really strong, dude. The Mystique Ozymandias is just so many points. We were going to jump up 6, and then another 4 is 10, 12 points here to go to 23. We were going to jump up 6, 7, 11 points here to go to 30. So it's going to be 30 and 23. The opponent needed to play right to support their thing, probably. Not, we were going to go big right as well. Chance, even if they hit the Mole Man, that you win right regardless, because you're going to have, like, I think we said, what, 12 and 8's 20? So, like, pretty decent chance you win that anyway. Okay, Rhino is good for Sandstorm. Monster certainly helps too. Looks like it could maybe be a bot name. I never know anymore, dude, to be honest. I can't keep track. I penciled in playing a first Ghost Rider deck on my list earlier yesterday. I was thinking we need to revisit like Khonshu Ghost Rider stuff, man. Gore and Iron Man, all that sort of package. Like, I feel like that's underexplored territory still. Look at that in the modern era and see how it holds up, kind of thing. I think we can do, oh my god, Patriot early. Don't really love my turn 4 line right now. Like, there's a part of me that thinks maybe Mole Man's better because you get 2 rocks that you can copy, and then you can also Sandstorm. Although, I guess you don't want copies. You need space for the Sandstorm. I think this is better, especially if it hits Mockingbird and not Squirrel Girl. Kazar's pretty good. I'll take Kazar, yeah. That's not bad at all. You want to be careful here because it's just hand size, right? But you don't really need much else. You'd take a Mystique for sure. So that adds 1 rock to hand, and then this adds 2 rocks to hand. So you get 3 rocks in hand. Yeah, this is going to be insane. Ozymandias plus Patriot plus 3 giant rocks is going to honestly be a baller turn. I think, is Ozymandias better than Patriot 2 rocks now, like with cloning vats? Could maybe see a world where you ditch out of the Ozymandias here. It'll make me sad because I want to play the new guy. But if you just go Patriot here with a rock, you could just do the Patriot thing again, right? Like 2 Patriots is worth 4 points. 1 Ozymandias is worth 3 points. I guess that does depend a little bit on like spacing and stuff. And I think you wouldn't want to go Patriot here, we decided, right? So I would say like do this. So the next turn is Patriot, Rock, Rock. Yeah, you do kind of float a little bit. I'm just going to play the Ozymandias because I think he's more fun. I don't care. I would say maybe the Patriot, Rock, Rock final turn. Like 2 straight turns of Patriot, Rock, Rock, basically, is probably better. If you hit a Squirrel Girl off the top, I think for sure that would be better. This... arguably better if you hit Mystique, though, I would say. Like, Mystique 3 rocks is probably better than Patriot 3 rocks. Because, yeah, for sure. Only Monster would be getting buffed by Patriot extra. So, for sure, a Mystique here would hit a home run. Opponent going crazy with all this stuff right now. Mystique me 1 time. Reward my diligence to Ozymandias. Reward my loyalty to the new card. Nothing's happening. Instead, nothing's happening. I don't know what all these hand buffs are doing. It's scary. Is that what's causing the lag here? A lot of Viv hits, honestly. Hey, no Mystique. We get wrecked. I think it's just this, right? Maybe even don't need that extra rock, right? Because how can they really get that much stronger, right? how much is this gonna be really? It's 4, but then it's gaining 5, so it's 9, so that's 20 to 19. Is it true that they can't add any more points there? Maybe I put a 6 just to be extra safe. But I wouldn't expect them to add any more points there. I think they're locked, right? So I may be doing a little overkill, but I think we're gonna just hold right and hold left and mid anyway. The amount of points coming out here is just obscene. Yeah, I don't think it matters. I think mid is going to 21, which is enough. 21 to 0 looks pretty good, and left is going to a jillion. I don't even know, man. These rocks get so crazy big. I've been pleasantly surprised with Mole Man today, and definitely happy with Sandstorm both. I think they've honestly both been pretty good. Kind of pumped with all of them. Hey, Nexus. Probably not our strong suit here. I don't know. Like, technically, big time rock guys could be our biggest guys there. Like, Mockingbirds, Ozymandias and stuff are big, but our rocks can go to like 12. But the issue is you kind of need... Patriot, I need you to go mid, bud. I need you to go mid, bud. Don't go left and waste all those points left. Go mid, dog. Mid. Mid. You are mid. Go mid. Mid, Patriot. Nice. Okay. It's a good start. Astral Projection. This is that big Astral Projection dump deck. I was going to play this deck yesterday, but my schedule got all out of whack because I missed Saturday because I'm a toddler. Rhino might be decent here just to help us get a good Sandstorm. It's only 4 on the Sandstorm here. But I don't have time to do it later is the problem. I was really hoping Herbie hit rocks to give me a +5 here. Like, is 2 rocks left gonna be enough? Like, how big did they get? Right now, they're only gonna be 7s. It's not even bigger than an Ozymandias. Opponent is not really playing that hard for Nexus right now, interestingly, though. Dragon Lord in Sabanur. Okay, Jubilee left. That's a good roll. That's pretty small. Pretty small. Depending on whether or not you hit Mystique really changes the math here, because like right now, like I said, these are only 9 each, I guess, with Patriots. There's never a reason to play Ozymandias left because your rocks are always bigger. If you hit Mystique here, that would be the way to get the max output, right? You'd go Mystique into double rock left. So Mystique right, double rock left. Yeah, that would be the max. I don't know if it's going to be enough against a big deck like this, particularly because that Jubilee might get swapped out into something else. That said, they could have a hard time getting into Danger Room for Insabanur. Why are they avoiding the Nexus so hard, guys? Does this deck run like a Legion or something weird, or like a way to swap those points? It's so confused. These are each 9, like we said. I mean, in theory, for Nexus, Khazar is better than Mockingbird. I'm scared they're gonna turn off Nexus, though, man. Like, what are they cooking here? Why are they avoiding it so hard? Right? Is it just Legion? Arnim Zola, Dragon Lord. How do you snipe that so hard? That turns on your Insabanur as well. Like, what a god tier play. Drax is gonna move as well, potentially, right? Oh my god. How are you supposed to control this? Bro, they hit the Dragon Lord Arnim Zola. 1 and 3. Unfreaking believable, dude. Into the Infinite. I mean, that's not that crazy, but like it could have been a Drax, you know, as we see. Well, I mean, Drax would have been in the deck, but you get the idea, right? Like you could have done the same play, but like, you know, still had a card over here or two, you know, like Scar could have gone over here. I don't think it would have stopped any of this. Like, why decrease your odds if you want to hit Dragon Lord or whatever? Why? I don't know. I am just flabbergasted. All right, we like Herbie early. Pretty bad late, I would argue, but decent early. Let's put him right. See if we can't get out ahead of something fun. Death's Domain. Sakar. Sakar probably not my favorite. Let's go Squirrel Girl. Just to fill out some space here for the Sandstorm. Could play the Sandstorm this turn, actually. I probably should have, to be honest. I don't really know what I'm waiting for. I mean, you know, I'm waiting for it to get better, I guess, obviously, right? But does it really get that much better, I guess, is the question you ask. I guess maybe it does. I think we can give the opponent a Patriot to make a better Sandstorm here. We're lining up into Ozymandias Mystique double rock on that turn 6. We would probably just take the rock off Herbie here. I think we're looking pretty good, actually, yeah. Goliath could have been a big problem for us, but we dodged it thanks to Sakar. Opponent's clearly going to have some big, gross stuff. I don't think the Patriot's going to help them much. We're going to get some Machine World cards, which I don't think matter, but you never know. Bruce and Jim. Oh, okay, so some energy cheat stuff expected. Not hitting. All right, Ozymandias plus, let's take the Herbie Rock here. I think we just wait, right? Because we're going to fill 3 spaces really easily anyway. So it's just Ozymandias plus stuff. I will say the Ozymandias right now doesn't have that many rocks, but I mean, he's 9 power anyway. So it's one of those where it's like, well, he's probably worth it regardless. Because it's like, what else would you be doing, you know? I don't know what else you're doing. Arnhem Zola Eliath, but without priority, just doesn't do anything really. So yeah, I guess you want to get big mid a little bit and want to get big left a little bit, both. Just spread here to really create some pressure for them. No energy cheat extra here. Bruce might steal left, but then I think we're still strong enough mid. I mean, I guess I could maybe make an argument to double down mid here. Because I don't know, how many points am I adding? 9. I mean, the rock's going to be 6 plus 6 is 12. God, it's no, not well. Yeah, no, 6. Yeah, 6 plus 6 is 12. Plus 2 is 14. 15 points getting added, and I'm down by 4, so that's a net 11. But then I'm also adding the same left, right? 15 points left. Is it 14 or 14? Oh yeah, Mystique made it 15. So I'm adding 14 points left, which would just match a Bruce. Yeah, I think you should probably double down here, to be honest. I think you should just play both rocks mid. I don't know. It worked out anyway, obviously. Clearly we won, but I think you should probably double down. I think that's wrong. Hey, squirrel. Oh, Kamertage Squirrel Girl? No, we like rocks better than squirrels. I mean, I'd probably still play the Squirrel Girl, right? Just because we want the Sandstorm support. It's if Squirrel Girl just made 2 rocks, man, this would be the best card in the deck. Debris like, wait a minute, Regis. That's what I do, dog. Yeah, but you cost 3. That's too much. Do you play Debris left? Honestly, that would be so sick. I don't know if you do or not, but it would be so sick. Do you play Mole Man left? Oh my God, we're gonna find out all these answers. Debris left is probably right. I think it's right, man. That's insane that it's right. There's no way, but I think it's right. It just makes Mockingbird instantly free. You've got Ozymandias, so you know you're getting the support. Then you just kind of want to find like Patriot. I mean, Mystique, right? Mystique would be better than Patriot, so. Hey, that's even good if they have like a freaking idiot dude. Imagine the old school Debris here too, man. Oh, it'd be so nuts. She's still really cool in this, like a 3/8 strong. Like it makes you good. Makes you good left. So we probably just play Mockingbird like mid. And then what goes right? I don't even know. I mean, Ozymandias could go right too, I guess. Dang, Khazar's in the mix as well now. I mean, this is what I want to do, and then you just play Ozymandias and then finish on whatever, maybe Blue Marvel, maybe Patriot. Pretty great, right? I don't know, dude. Like you're gonna be strong left too, because like Debris and Ozymandias are big. You're just big everywhere. That's, oh my God, it's so perfect, dude. Oh, dude, this is so sick. I actually really love this deck a lot. I think it's so cool. I really like the idea of these like little junk things and then using them to make something really cool out of it, you know? Like that's a really fun idea. I really appreciate that design space. Now, the problem is this idiot opponent is doing Shulao stuff. Are they gonna farm me with Shulao? Oh, God, I hope not. I don't know, maybe. Honestly, maybe. Shulau Maverick here. Wait, did they play Mockingbird last? Excuse me, Kitty Pride last, or am I crazy? Did they not play that Maverick last? Or was that just the Kitty Pride bouncing back to hand that's tricking my brain, maybe? I don't know, dude. I think we're gonna lose, right? Unfortunately. I think we're gonna lose. Dang it, dude. I mean, this is a lot of power, but it's only like 6 and 6, right? You know, 3, kind of 4 power left. Oh! They don't have it! Let's go! Or maybe they just did the math and it didn't shake out. I mean, they didn't play that many 2-card turns, did they? I don't know. I'm not sure how often that Kitty Pride was landing, you know, at least on that final turn. This was turn 4, though. This was turn 3, right? So, and this was turn 2. Unless maybe that Kitty was discounted by the Surge, I didn't catch, but I guess maybe they didn't have that many. Dude, yes! Let's go! Sandstorm, but a little too early. This hand is cool though, man. Like all the rocky dudes. I love it. I really like they made rocks an archetype, by the way. I think that's just a really cool thing to do. Bar with no name, huh? Boy, we are stranded here. Mole Man's gonna have to kick this off. Sandstorm looking pretty bad in a bar with no name game. Debris also looking bad. Squirrel Girl looking bad. We're not necessarily the best at stacking 2 spots. I need to hit like 1-5s or 1-6s here on this Mole Man to make him worth it and really get good at stacking 2 spots, right? I think that would help a lot. Black Swan deck. They're probably not also great at stacking 2 spots, I would guess. They might struggle with that. So hit Mockingbird. Either way, this is going to unfortunately fill my hands. I'm going to lose a draw here. I mean, honestly, Sandstorm might still be worth it if I got the 4. Like, next turn, Rhino plus Sandstorm's even 1-3s, but again, a hand size problem happens. Give me a Mockingbird or a Blue Marvel, not a Squirrel Girl. If we get a Squirrel Girl, this will not be worth the trouble, probably. Herbie, also probably not worth the trouble. One cool bonus that we don't acknowledge enough on Mole Man, probably, is that, he does kind of net you that whole, I mean, gosh, I feel like we're still going to get really strong here and win. He does, you know, like if he hits big, you get the big guys in hand. You get like 1-6 rocks. If he hits small, he does make your draw better, right? Like in theory, increasing the impact of your draw is pretty nice. You have to assume their inside maneuver is just not going to hit. Yeah, they're just in a really tight spot here, dude. We were going to be really strong, actually. Ozymandias was going to jump 15 points right already, which is crazy. Then Mystique was going to dump another 6 points right. So we were going to be at what? The rocks were each going to be 8 power. That's 16, 20, 29 points right. But then Patriot was going to come in and actually make that 33 points right. And then we'd have Patriot Mystique left with a Rhino. So that'd be 3, 8, plus an 8 power rock would still be 16 points left. So I would feel pretty good about a tiebreaker there, right? Squirrel Girl early, I'm totally chill with. Do we rip the Patriot early to support Asgard? Because that might actually determine where I put the Squirrel Girl herself. Pretty good chance I play other things. I think I'm going to put the Squirrel left just to get a little bit better in Asgard. You don't really want to play your Patriot on turn 3. You'd rather play like Debris and Mole Mans and so on. Oh, Savage Land normally would be such a problem, but honestly for us, not so bad. Herbie, sure. A little nervous on how much space I'm occupying, because if I don't hit rock specifically, hard to add extra power left at this point. Am I going to be able to scare the opponent away? Am I going to play a Patriot on turn 3 anyway because we didn't hit a turn 3? A couple questions to answer there. A Sandstorm right now would be pretty sweet too, I think. Oh, Patriot's always going there. Hey, we hit the rock. Okay, nice. Yeah, I'll go ahead and play the Patriot. It actually boosts left now that we've got the rock. Asteroid M's pulling him right anyway, so opponent might have a hard time getting power in Asgard at this point just because... Oh, well, never mind. Magic changes things again. Do we go for Mystique here, or do we save the Mystique for potential Ozymandias? We save the Mystique for potential Ozymandias. There it is. Yeah, we're gonna chill because I think a pretty good chance I draw a lot of cards here, and we can kind of go for perfection as opposed to suboptimal lines, you know? Boy, like running out of space to play stuff, so that's scary. Are we worried at all about like Galactus or anything? I mean, this turn we're going to 14, so I mean, I don't think they have Galactus anyway, no energy cheat, but I'm just wondering what that Symbiote Spider-Man's about right now. Black Panther would be pretty spooky. Oh boy, I can't stop that, so... Oh boy. Also, like, the Ozymandias is not actually... I'm realizing right now that the Ozymandias is actually not that good. I don't have any rocks, guys. I've made a huge mistake. They're all Raptors. The Patriot's way better. I probably should have mystiqued the Patriot in hindsight. Shoot! I mean, there's no chance, right? There's no chance. Like, these rocks are never going to be big enough to beat an Arnim Zola Spider-Man type line. There's no chance. I'm cooked, guys. We're cooked. 1/6 rocks are very, very big. They're going to be like 14, right? But, oh, God, we're actually... Galactus now just farms, dude. Or that. Oh, God, dude. No, if they have Arnim Zola, we're very, very dead. We're... Dude... Opponent, I promise you, this is not the right time to snap. I would have stayed in for 2 just to prove it to you. I mean, maybe they don't have it. Maybe it's a bluff snap. Maybe it is the right time in that exact instance, but pretty unlikely. Only if it's a bluff snap is that a good time. Any other time, that's a bad snap, just for everybody else out there. That's the wrong time to snap. All right, early Sandstorm, pretty weak, unfortunately. Debris would be great, but can I find a 2-drop? Hey, I can. Herbie Rock would be amazing. Earlier the better too, I guess, for the sake of the Sandstorm. You probably play Debris left, but I don't know, in a weird way, the rocks can scale and like surprise the opponent, and creating that unpredictability could be really powerful. Plus, like, Debris mid feels safe if you don't scale your rocks a ton, because she's still +5, you know? Having a solidly big card mid does add a little bit too. So that looked like add to hand. So they're gonna maybe add like a big Deadpool to hand or something. Hey, super flow freebie. Can we take advantage of that? Maybe play the Kazar for now? Yeah, I mean, I think that's all right. Still would prefer the rock left. Could maybe just squeeze in the blue Marvel next turn, right? And then add the rock later. Oh, God, Gambit. Oh, God, Gambit added to hand. So this second Gambit's gonna get you most of the way to the Gambit, right? That's the scary thing here. Could eat a Kazar, could eat a Herbie, could eat some rocks. A lot of potential risk. Hey, there's that rock. Let's go. Okay. I'm gonna put the blue Marvel here just because I think there's a good chance one of these guys gets destroyed anyway. Multiples of these guys, whatever. We might be able to get that space back later. I don't know. So they got a Squirrel Girl off the Mirage. It is true that although I can get that space back later, that doesn't really help me right now. You know? Like, only if the Gambit went off before my Debris somehow, which is never happening. This is probably still the move. Assuming you win left, which is not an easy assumption to make, frankly, this is probably the move. Mystique is a blue Marvel here. Wonder in some way if I'm a little better off going for like a Sandstorm on this. I don't know. I feel like we're just not really... I don't know. Maybe this Kiln line was a little too locked in. I'm sort of regretting this Kiln line. I got a Mockingbird now, but what end, you know? Is this going to trigger the Gambits? It would be great to know what they hit. No, not yet. Dang it. Yeah, I'm just putting in this Rhino to hopefully protect my left. I need not to lose power. Too many hits left. Like, if they get Herbie and a rock, we might be screwed. If they just get one or the other, we're probably going to be okay. So just like, I think mid's going to hold either way, just because Mockingbird's big, and I guess they could hit the Debris and maybe mid would be a little exposed, but I don't think they're putting a lot of points mid. I think even literally a Mockingbird might just hold. So like, I'm worried more about, like, a Debris honestly might be an okay hit in the scheme of things. I don't know. Might not be too bad. We have 2 blue Marvels. They could also eat that Mystique, which is a lot of points, because that's really a blue Marvel. I mean, they have 2 Gambits, right? So it's like things could go haywire, like, of course. Even a Squirrel's not irrelevant, man. That's pretty spicy, too. Let's see, dude. Okay, Debris gone, but like we said, we're holding mid okay, actually. It's really just about left. Worked out fine, yeah. Nice. Exactly what we said, right? Just play the bodies right to absorb the Gambits. I don't really love the way I played this game, for the record. Like, I think maybe we overcommitted too much, but also it worked out. So like, I don't know, I'm gonna use my hindsight bias and say, yes, we did it. We're excellent and talented and beautiful. Warrior Falls is not exactly a dream rock spot. So maybe not the best sandstorm setup here. Might have to put like just a big Mockingbird or something over there. Deadlands. Okay, Deadlands is decent. Hopefully Mole Man doesn't hit exactly Ozymandias. I do like though that this deck has like a decent number of bigger cards for Mole Man. I don't really know if you should run Mole Man or not. He seems a little excessive, honestly. But I like, oh, well, we're not hitting Ozymandias. That's good news. I think it's pretty cool though. I think it's actually pretty high potential. It actually makes Warrior Falls a little safer too. Oh, we burned the Sandstorm. Okay. Hey, very nice. Now we can just go rocks wherever. We're happy. We're gonna have a lot of extra power now too, because we can go Mystique Ozymandias. Can also just go Patriot. This leaves one here, and one here. I'm kind of trying to spread my rocks out a little bit, maybe. Depending on the deck we're playing against, there definitely could be some logic to do the opposite of that, which is to stack up power. I don't know yet what we're playing. I've only seen Magic, so I don't know how much we need to stack 2 spots versus go wide. Mr. Negative could be a possibility. I think actually like Tribunal could be a possibility. Maybe I'll start stacking mid and right. Put the Mystique left. I'm not expecting an Enchantress at all with a Ravona deck. So we'll go like Mystique left. She's worth more than Patriot, right? Because, well, I don't know. Zombie Horde is not a rock and does get boosted by Patriot. Kind of too late to think about it now, but theoretically Ozymandias I think is a better hit. Definitely feeling like a Mr. Negative deck that missed their negative, right? I think that seems likely, yeah. Debris puts a rock and a rock. Only leaves you 1 space to play. I don't think that's your move, right? Herbie. Like, what's my next turn if I play Herbie? It's probably like Rock Blue Marvel plus a Mockingbird or a Squirrel Girl. Okay, I can play all that, yeah. So Herbie's probably worth the trouble is what I'm getting at. He actually can make a rock if we snipe the rock. That would be pretty cool, but otherwise buff or fire would be the way to go. Mystique on the Gore. I mean, we're not really making that any bigger ever, so that's good news. Iron Man's gonna make right real tough to win though. Iron Man need to play this nuts. I mean, we're still like in range on it. They're gonna have to think about it. It's not free. We do hit the Mockingbird. Nice. We got fire, which is the next best hit. Rock left is worth a lot of points. 12. I mean, this makes me strongest mid and left. I don't know where they're planning to be strongest. This actually does still flip right as well, which is important. Is the Mockingbird actually bigger than the rock here from debris? The rock is gaining 3, 6, 8. So it is a little bigger, but only by 1 point. That's crazy. This rock, of course, is bigger because it's pre-buffed. I mean, I like that this is contesting everywhere, man, but what do they have here? Do they have like an Arnim Zola or something? It seemed like an Arnim Zola in this case, the left. No! Disaster! Wait, not a disaster. We win anyway. Oh my God, we win anyway. Wait, does the Horde matter? No, we win anyway. Oh my God. Oh my God. Dude. Winning this game, getting our rocks destroyed is insane. The Zombie Horde did get +4, I guess. Or no, only +2 because this is an Ozymandias.